This is your Northwoods hunting tip of the week. When sighting in your gun, especially with open sights, once you get it sighted in where you want, either make a mark with like a piece, some whiteout, or photograph it with your phone so you know whenever you take it out of the case after traveling, or if it gets bumped, you know that it is still in the same location as it was when sighting in. So you don't have to go out and just guess or have a, well, I missed it, it must have been the gun, not me fault. Take every variable out of your hunting situation as possible. Photograph the open sights to know what they're set at so you can know if it's gotten bumped or you need to readjust it to where it was when you sighted it in. This is your Northwoods hunting tip of the week. This is your Northwoods hunting tip of the week. All states have some form of a hunting regulation booklet for the fall and spring. Wisconsin is no different. However, you can download this in a digital form on your phone. So if you forget when the legal hunting time for start or end of day is, you can easily access it through your phone with no cell phone data needed, even if you're in a low cell area. I check this regularly, even though in the tent I have a chalkboard that I write down the times for start and end of each day that I'm up here. Times when I'm rushing to get to the stand, I forget to look. So it's nice to have it on your phone. This is your Northwoods hunting tip of the week. This is your Northwoods hunting tip of the week. When coming to the stand in your hunting boots, try to avoid getting a lot of mud or moisture on them. For two reasons. One, regardless of the type of stand you have, you can slip fall before attaching your safety harness. But two, if you have bar stands or a fixed stand or a climbing stand or a stand that has mesh, when you have particles on your boots and you're maneuvering around or getting in position to harvest a deer, particles can fall off and give away your position and or even spook the deer in which you're trying to get, eliminating the efforts that you've put forth to try to bring home a deer. This has been your Northwoods hunting tip of the week. This is your Northwoods hunting tip of the week. That's a tree stand in which I hunt out of. This is a public, state-owned snowmobile and ATV trail. We own property on both sides. Camp is 175 yards directly in front of you. In order to enter the woods and know where my spot is, I use natural items, this down log, to know that this is my entrance point. Once getting in, to make sure in the morning when it's dark, I mark my starting trail spot at ground level. If at eye level, wandering eyes passing could see it and wonder what's going on. Let's see what's in there. And then I could know exactly where my tree stand is. So this is a good tip for people who may be hunting on public land or wanting to hide their entrance. Mark it at ground level. This has been your Northwoods hunting tip of the week. This is your Northwoods hunting tip of the week. If you're looking to acquire older hunting videos or DVDs, Marketplace is a good spot to look for them. I acquired 46 VHS tapes of very well-known and educational video series for free locally. I've also been able to get quite a few DVDs in large quantities for a very little price, about 65 cents a piece when it figures out. So you can buy them on Mercari, on Amazon, brand new, eBay, but you're paying shipping. So locally, if you can find them, pay attention, put it in your search and notifications on Facebook when these things pop up, that you can be the first in line. Got all of these for free locally. So great way to add to your hunting VHS and DVD collection. This is your Northwoods hunting tip of the week. When hanging tree stands, we often use the screw-in steps. They can be costly, $3, $5 a piece. I'm able to find them on Marketplace for about $1 a piece. But they are very well designed, and don't skip on them. They're very important. I place more than what I need climbing, and then when I hang a tree stand, I will put one underneath the strap or the chain. If the chain link is wide enough, I will actually embed the threads through the link of the chain. Otherwise, don't do that. You'll compromise the chain and can weaken it. Also, I put plenty of steps around so I can hang things, grab onto it, and my last step is always higher than my platform, so I'm stepping on, not reaching for. This has been your Northwoods hunting tip of the week. This is your Northwoods hunting tip of the week. When we're in the stand, we're never as scent free as we want to be or we think we are. When we're sitting in a stand that the wind is favorable, there's times where deer come in opposite directions and or the wind is swirling. So what I have begun to do is, you can do this with any size squirt bottle, handheld or larger. Just get some cover scent. This is just plain old doe urine. You can get coyote, raccoon, whatever is appropriate for your hunting area. And when you get up in the stand, just take and squirt a couple of squirts around to kind of mask your scent. And or if you see a deer coming in, you can squirt several times prior to picking up your bow or gun, and that may offer you the few extra seconds you need in order to harvest that deer. This has been your Northwoods hunting tip of the week. This is your Northwoods hunting tip of the week. We all need to be as scent free as possible when in the stand in order to trick the whitetail's nose. So one of the ways that I do that is I take Rubbermaid tubs, clean my clothes with a scent eliminating soap, and then use fresh earth wafers in the tubs in order to impregnate the fabric with as much earth scent as possible. You can also do this. They make large duffel bags, soft-sided bags that are easier to transport if you're in mobile need. These stay at camp, and when I feel I've sweated too much, then they get recycled through the washing machine and then the scent wafer. Good way to eliminate as much scent as possible with a cover scent so you have the best chance of success. This has been your Northwoods hunting tip of the week. This is your Northwoods hunting tip of the week. After you've harvested your deer, processing is the next step. You can take it somewhere to have it processed, but you're no guarantee that you'll get the animal back in which you took in. I process all of my animals, and I know exactly what I want to do with them in the particular cuts of meat. On a deer, you've got the back quarters. I turn the steaks, hams, and roast. The front legs and the neck meat will be ground. I've got tenderloins and back straps. I also save the heart, and some people will save the liver. Additionally, what we have found is the ribs are not that tasteful as cooked as a pork rib would. So what I'm going to do this year is take the meat between each rib, save that, and turn that into jerky specifically to maximize the meat that's on the carcass. I also take the hide and tan it myself. This has been your Northwoods hunting tip of the week. This is your Northwoods hunting tip of the week. Just hung at this tree stand overlooking an old logging road. Anytime I hang a tree stand, I always clean the area, or a tree stand that's currently installed, I clean at least an area around the base of the tree. So whenever I come and I stage in order to start climbing up, I'm not crunching leaves. It is best if we could possibly clean the leaves in the whole trail, but that's impractical in most applications. You're going to make some noise getting in, but at least whenever you stop, stage, and start climbing and have, take a moment there, you're not crushing leaves. It's bare soil and it's quiet, so you can spook less animals while you get in the stand. This has been your Northwoods hunting tip of the week.